Walter Kemp III. I am the curator, artist, producer of this event tonight, ChamberCode, and the way that music impacts mental health and wellness, and even physical health, is it gives you restoration. It gives you a place for rest. It gives you it eases the moment. It gives no resistance. It is sound pleasure. It pets the heart. It soothes your mind. So for me, it is my oasis. It is where I go to for comfort, and it's also where I go to for the fight. So that is very much a healthy place to be, not only in rest and restoration, but ready for movement, ready for forward. So that's how it impacts me. What you missed tonight is on drums from New York City, Warren Trey Crudup. You missed poet from DC, Thomas Sayers Ellis. You missed the great light artist, Edreys Wajed, hometown, based out of Buffalo, New York. Myself on keys, and all the way from Siena, Italy, you missed Silvia Bolognesi. We were doing ChamberCode, which we were exploring one of the earliest forms of communication, which is Morse code. And we were exploring moving it around back and forth, as I would give a Morse code, another member of the band would give Morse code back, or harmony and melody. They had the option. So that's what you missed tonight. It was a place for healing. It was a place for communication. It was a place for community. If you want to come out to the next one, be there. Be on the lookout. Walter Kemp III. Check me on Instagram, Facebook. Also check out Buffalo Center for Health and Equity. God bless.
Hi, I'm Alita Dockery. I'm the Chief Operating Officer of the Buffalo Center for Health Equity, and we are so pleased to present ChamberCode here at Torn Space Theater on Buffalo's East Side. We decided to support this endeavor because we understand the role that the arts play in mental health, and that's so necessary in today's days and times, and it's for the most part free to do. It's free to engage in the arts. There are so many different outlets around the city and so many ways to participate. Research shows that the arts improve mental health, relaxation, stress relief, and once you relieve stress, you relieve so many other ailments. And we brought in a team of the best performers available. We've gone as far as Italy, New York City, here in Buffalo and Florida. And so, I know that everyone enjoyed this tonight. I know I did. And you can expect more. Expect more from the Buffalo Center for Health.
My name is Annette Daniels-Taylor. I'm a local writer, director, actor, poet. Coming to this event, the reason why it's important is because it's important for us to open up to poetry, and also to open up to the collaboration of artistic disciplines working together. I feel that when local artists here in Buffalo are working with artists that don't live in Buffalo, it's really important for the community to see and engage in that, to see how important it is to have new ideas, to see new ideas, and to see new people. And this experience, it was very reminiscent of, the 60s. I was the beat poets like Allen Ginsberg and the experimental jazz. So seeing that together today in the 21st century, and still seeing how exciting it can make the audiences, and the words of Thomas Sayers, together, everything was choreographed, visually literally and musically together. It just worked.
Yo, what's up, world? My name is Warren Trey Crudup, coming out of DC, just recently moved to New York. Man, I'm here with my man Walter Kemp. We're here at Chambers. We played at ChamberCode in Tourist Space. Anyways, we're in Buffalo, New York. I play drums. I'm just glad to be here. We had a good time vibing. You know, it was a beautiful experience.
Absolutely, I follow those sentiments. My name is Edreys Wajed. I'm the light artist for the ChamberCode here in Buffalo, New York at Tourist Space. I was playing right beside my brother Trey, man, so, you know, the beats, drums, all the hits of percussion is like, that's like the basis of the work that I do in art, as far as how I translate music into visuals. And then obviously Silvia, Thomas, Walter on the keys, just all the harmony, all the improv that we do here in one session. It's just rich. It's just rich for the soul, man. You know what I mean? It's like you can let go. We shake off things. You know what I mean? Just shake it off, man. And it's very clear that the audience also needed whatever it was that we provided today.
Yeah, I feel like the healing power is the energy that is shared between the musicians and the audience and the crowd. It's like a circular energy, like we're giving energy, they're giving energy to us, and it constantly elevates, you know what I'm saying? So we're feeding off of them, they're feeding off of us. It's a communal experience. And let me do a plug, my man Edreys. If y'all haven't checked out his work, go ahead, check out his work. He's crazy with the art.
Yeah, thank you,
I just met him tonight, and it feel like my brother.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is a cat right here, real
Absolutely.
solid cat, straight up.
Absolutely, likewise, man. Yeah, it's a beautiful experience, man. We've just washed over each other. You know, the audience washed over us, just like how the water hits the tide, right? Like the water hits the beach, it wash in and wash out. That's what it felt like, man. You know what I mean? And time, when things are divine, time doesn't seem to exist. You know what I'm saying?
Meditation, meditation.
It was over before everybody knew it. But we were here for a good duration of time, man. So time didn't exist during this whole ChamberCode, man. So, yeah, man, I think we did what we came to do.
Bless up, bless up. See you on the next one. Peace out, world. Bing.
Hi, my name is Silvia Bolognesi. I'm from Siena, Italy, and I'm very happy to be here in Buffalo. We had a very nice show put together by Walter Kemp, a very nice ensemble, and we improvised on poems and codes, and it was very interesting to be in between by kind of something very, very, very creative, and the codes that can actually match together pretty well, because sometimes the inside helps the outside and vice versa. I don't know if it's a word in English, but we say vice versa. So it's very, I mean, this place is very beautiful. It put together so many people of different ages. I'm from abroad, so different places, I guess. And it's like being with Walter these days. I have seen his scene, his community, very similar to mine in Italy. In fact, we shared my community when they were in Italy. We spent some time all together, also in my community, and it's a blessing to cross paths with musicians that are so similar. We think the same, just speak different languages, but we sound the same, and we love the same things. And I am very, very blessed to have had the opportunity to meet these amazing people, and you too. That's it.
Oh, well, hello, good evening. My name is Melissa Miola, and I'm Associate Director and co-founder of Torn Space Theater.
I'm Dan Shanahan, Artistic Director of Torn Space Theater. I'm going to hit over to Melissa to say why this event was important.
Well, this was a beautiful night tonight. We were able to see what happens when you create a space where talent can get together and work off each other. Now, there were familiars, like people had worked together before, but when you offer the right space and the right tempo and the right sort of appeal, then you can make magic happen. And we saw it tonight. I mean, it was a beautiful, I want to say, okay. So, and you know, how small the world is sometimes. I didn't realize, we've known Walter for 25 years, but, you know, we took his word for the poet. But little do we know, when he took the stage, Dan and I had seen him with Heroes Are Gang Leaders, and we loved him then. And to see him take the stage, we were like, oh, of course that's who it would be. And it was just, and Silvia just killed it on the bass, and it was, what a great evening. Everybody really delivered.
Yeah, so I think it's important because we have a lot of respect for what Wal and Dana are doing. They have a great eye. They understand that there's a real need to commit to the artist and the process, and I really respect their curation. So they've been bringing some fantastic work when they were the artistic directors at Club Musicians Club. So we're looking at Brennan Jenkins, you know, the work that they're bringing in. And then when they explained that to us, we thought that this is something we really want to get behind because we have a ton of respect for their eye and what they're going to bring. And so our job here is just to create conditions so that these artists can be able to really facilitate their voice and get out to a wider community. And we're happy to support.